Hey everyone, it's Bridget from Downtown Comics, here to, walk the racks with you. Yeah, same old. Okay, so this week I'm gonna go a little out of order because I'm really excited about a certain title. Luke Cage has a new series! Yeah, so why don't you stop and take a break from binge watching Luke Cage and check out his new series. It's part of the Marvel Now lineup, which takes place after Civil War II wraps up, so it's like a soft reboot, sort of. But yeah, so Cage takes place in the 70s, and it's all about, Luke Cage's, first adventures, and it's, pretty hilarious and stuff like that, so it's really awesome, so definitely check it out. But yeah, Luke Cage on Netflix, definitely check it out, because we are a few steps closer to getting the Defender series on Netflix, so that's really exciting. Anyway, so now I'm going back to the beginning. Let's see, we've got a new Aquaman, which I think that starts a new story arc, and then we also have Archie Meets the Ramones. So Archie and his band, the Archies, they lose a battle of the bands, and then they get sent back in time to meet the Ramones. So yeah, they're gonna really learn what it means to be a band. So yeah. This week in comics, there are actually a lot of new titles, and then there are a lot of crossovers. So one of these crossovers is Army of the Dead meets Xena Warrior Princess. I know, right? What? We've also got part 4 and part 5 of the Night of the Monster Men. It's in Batman number 8 and Nightwing number 6. There's also a Betty Boop series. There's also this new one from Black Mask, and it's called Black, and it's about if black people had superpowers and a bunch of secrets that the government's been hiding from us and all this crazy stuff. So this one looks really awesome. It was a Kickstarter, and it just took off. So there's also this one called Cannibal, and it takes place in the Everglades, and it's about a cannibal infection. So basically everyone's turning into cannibals, and there's this one final town that's trying to survive, and the loved ones are turning into cannibals, so they're oh, let's just kill people that are eating people. So yeah. Also from the Marvel Now lineup, we have Champion. So this is the aftermath of Civil War II. As you know, Nova and Spider-Man have left the Avengers, and Miss Marvel soon follows, and so they start recruiting people to be on their team. So they got Totally Awesome Hulk and Vision, and Cyclops is gonna join, and among a lot of other people. They're just trying to make the world a better place, Avengers aren't cutting it, so you can depend on the champions. For the fans of Deadman, we also have this Deadman, I think it's a bi-monthly series, and it's about Deadman being trapped in this mansion, this gothic mansion with this girl, and the girl has a weird love history or whatever, and she can also talk to the dead. So yeah, if you're in the mood for a good gothic mystery romance, there you go. We also have Deadpool back in black, and so in Deadpool Secret Wars, I don't know if you read that one, basically Deadpool was the first one to bond with the alien symbiote. So now the symbiote has found Deadpool again, and now they're gonna go on crazy adventures. That's the worst that could happen. There's also a lot of death this week. We have the death of Hawkman, which features a team-up between Adam Strange and Hawkman, and we also have the death of X starting, which is the downfall of the X-Men. It takes place 8 months ago, so we find out how Cyclops died. We get to find out all about the Terrigemists that are killing the X-Men. It's really intense. We've also got this one called Enchanted Tiki Room, and it's just another Disney Kingdoms kind of story, so it's about one of the theme park rides. We've also got the discussion of monogamy in Flintstones issue number 4. Future Quest number 5 is here. We've also got this one called Green Valley, and it's about the world's best warriors meeting even better warriors than that, sort of. I might be explaining it bad. There's also He-Man meets Thundercats. So yeah, I told you, a lot of crossovers this week. So yeah, Mum-Ra is trying to take out the Thundercats, and so he's gonna use He-Man's sword to do that. So yeah. Injustice Year 5 is wrapping up, and I'm pretty sure this is actually the last Injustice series, so this will tie it all into the game. Yeah. Also from the Marvel Now series, we have Jessica Jones. So this takes place 10 years after the Alias series, and so Alias is back in business. So that's awesome. I told you guys, there's a lot of stuff out this week. We also have a new Midnighter and Apollo series. It's just a 6-issue mini-series featuring this awesome power couple. We've got this one called Moonshine, and it's all about like Prohibition days and stuff, and like, you know, people trying to sell moonshine, and then there's also like weird stuff going on. Somebody's got a secret that involves the moon, so, We've also got this one called Romulus, and it's all about like the secret organization that like controls everybody, and this girl who was like raised by them and trained by them, and she's like trying to save the world now. So yeah, exposing secrets. Yeah, I dig it. Shade, the changing girl. It's really weird. So it's like about this girl from like another planet. She's not really going anywhere or anything like that, and so she like steals this dude's like madness coat and like goes on an adventure to Earth and takes over this other chick's body. It's just strange, okay? We've also got Shipwreck, which is just all about this like guy who was shipwrecked and he like doesn't know where he is or anything like that. So there's also another crossover between Spawn and Savage Dragon. You can tell by the cover. Man, this is endless. Goodness. We got a new Superman, we got Suiciders, there's a new Transformer. Walking Dead, The Whisperer's War, Part 3 is here. And we also have a brand new story arc from All New Wolverine called Enemy of the State. And believe it or not, that's all. I mean, there are a lot of other like titles, but man, it's a big week, right? It's pretty crazy. Oh yeah, there's some pretty cool like chess figures and stuff like that, so yeah. Oh, look at these wallets. And next week we have a Lost Boys comic starting up, and yes, it is about the movie. And we also have a clone conspiracy thing from Spider-Man, which is this new Spider-Man event, so have that to look forward to. Oh, and a lot of other Marvel Now titles, so that's cool. See you next week.